As life advances, we imagine that all this chance of discovery has been taken from us by our increased experience. It is an illusion. If we are so dull, it is we that have changed and not the world. And what is more, we can recover from that dullness, and there is a simple medicine for it, which is to repeat the same old experiment. To go out and see what we may see. This is a passage from a little book called Leaving Home, Classic Wisdom for Modern Minds. It seems pretty fitting because it is now 2.5 weeks since I moved to Melbourne. And crib tour, here's Michael Peters. Oh, he's a busy man. Business calls.
Hey, mate.
Michael and I have a question on our communal whiteboard. And the answer today is a resounding yes. But that isn't the point of this video. This video, I have a very particular dilemma. Coffee?
Because it's like all recycled, like they get.
Thank you.
Everything.
Enjoy.
Thanks so much. You see, this dilemma isn't that it's cold in Melbourne. The dilemma is that I am sick and trying to recover, but there's still so many things that I want to do and explore and experience. And it's funny because whenever I get sick, I really struggle to properly rest. Like, I just get a bit restless. I don't really know what to do with myself.
So we'll just have to wait and see, but we'll bring those details to you.
8 long hours, this police standoff is finally over. The 22-year-old man scaled down the pylon. This all started at about 3 o'clock this morning when people saw him scaling this pylon here at the Balti Bridge. He was drawing that infamous Pan the Bird graffiti on top of that pylon.
Pan the Bird's existed for the last few years, and you are just like driving around Melbourne and you might see it on a building, you might see it like on the back of a road sign. And he's gotten like more extreme as of late, fucking doing the Balti Bridge, which is insane.
So this is like one of the...
So it'd be on one of these pylons.
That's insane. And this
It's
is
definitely one of the biggest Pan the Birds.
Yeah, and that's like a massive bridge in Melbourne. Wait, Hello, it is the next day, and I am here, as you can see, at the Balti Bridge. It's pretty surreal seeing it in person. So what are your guys' thoughts on the Pan the Bird up there?
It's pretty cool.
That's cool, bro.
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort, yeah.
I hope they don't remove it. It's like an icon.
Yeah.
Do you guys do any graffiti yourselves?
Nah.
Just fishing, bro.
Yeah. So I'm here with, what's your name?
Jay.
Jay. So Jay, what are your thoughts on the big Pan bird painting up there?
Well, it's a risk. I mean, risking your life to going up there and draw some paintings just for, I don't know what his purpose, like it's for fun or he's like sending some message, but it's definitely is a risk of life. But still, I don't know. I don't know his side, so this is my thought. Painting looks cool, isn't it?
You think it looks cool? I think it looks pretty cool. Like,
yeah, painting looks cool.
What are your thoughts on like graffiti in general? Like, you know, around the city, there's lots of graffiti in Melbourne. What are your thoughts in general?
Graffiti, if you do it like a proper, how you say, like if you are a like good artist and if you do a proper, it makes beautiful.
Artist.
Yeah, street artists. Like we have some down in the city, CBD. So, but if you just like, unnecessary, you just make a mess. But this one looks cool.
So you think they should leave it up there, or?
Well, nothing wrong with that. If they leave it up there, what's wrong? Yeah.
I think it's perfectly natural that a situation like this is going to have mixed opinions from the general public. And yeah, when it comes to things that are illegal but are also bold and I guess ties to some form of expression. I don't know, it's never like fully clear cut. I do agree that there definitely is a fine line between street art and vandalism. I feel graffiti can be street art and graffiti can be vandalism. And it depends on a range of factors. Obviously, the main one being like whether or not the person doing it actually has permission, and obviously this guy did not have permission to draw a massive bird on the Balti Bridge. But in the broader context of things, it seems like this Pam the Bird icon, or Pam the Bird symbol, is iconic in Melbourne. It's in hundreds of different locations. Again, I think there is this fine line of like when it starts to become a nuisance. When it comes to the Balti Bridge here, I would probably say that this bridge isn't iconic or culturally significant. I mean, if anything, it's kind of an eyesore because it's disrupting the natural land of the world. You know, this bridge is one of the many bridges and roads and infrastructure within Melbourne and within any large city, which is man-made and is unnatural, and it's not a particularly aesthetic bridge. Obviously that's subjective, but yeah, there's no real significance to it. And so having a kind of cartoonish, colourful, childlike looking bird painted on it may not necessarily be the worst thing in the world compared to the concrete slab that this bridge is. At the end of the day, my personal experience with Pam the Bird is very limited. The first I had heard of it was since being in Melbourne, and mainly yesterday. And I do agree that it was a stupid thing to do, and it was dangerous, and it was risky, and thankfully no one got hurt. But at the same time, there's weirdly something inspiring about someone going out and doing something bold. You know, this guy painted a giant cartoon bird on what would otherwise be arguably a relatively ugly bridge. And whilst, yes, he did it illegally without permission, and there's going to be a lot of people who consider it an eyesore, and the government are probably going to have it removed. And I understand that they don't want to encourage other people to continue vandalizing public property or spaces. From the perspective of like a creative or an artist, there's still something inspiring about creating in a bold way. And I'm not saying that I want to go out and draw a giant bird on a place where I'm not allowed to. But it's just a reminder that art is this like incredibly strong force in the world. And I think there are definitely a lot worse things that humans in the world do, and ways they inflict harm on other people. I'm sure that this story will continue to unfold as Jack Gibson Burrell faces court in the coming weeks or months, however long it takes. And for me, it's kind of just exciting that there are things happening in this city, things to document and stories to tell and capture, and I feel like I'm only scraping the surface. It's all happening in Melbourne, and this is just my tiny little slither of experience from my perspective. So I hope you enjoyed.